Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our planning board meeting, Tuesday, November 5th. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Do we have any declaration of conflicts today? Seeing none, an approval of our agenda. Moved by Lee, seconded by Chris. All those in favor? Thank you. Can I have an adoption of the minutes from our last planning board meeting of Wednesday, October the 9th? Moved by Councillor McCabe, seconded by Zinn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you, everybody. Any business arising from those minutes? Seeing none, we have one report today, and that is lot 2019-1 St. Martha's Court, PID 1119726, and it's a request to proceed to public consultation. And Laurel Palmer is here to present the application. Over to you, Laurel.
Okay, good afternoon, Madam Chair, members of Planning Board. This is a request to proceed to public consultation for PID number 119726 to amend a development concept plan on St. Martha's Court. The request is to construct an 8-unit townhouse on lot 2019-1 instead of a 7-unit townhouse. And the current development concept plan was approved by Charlottetown City Council Tuesday, November 13th, 2016. So, the development context, the subject property, it's located on the corner of St. Martha's Court and Mount Edward Road at the intersection of Fern Garden Drive. It's located in phase 1 of the development concept plan. It's approximately 0.99 of an acre and has frontage along Mount Edward Road in St. Martha's Court. Subject property is right here, outlined in green. To the north of the subject property is land zone CDA with multi-unit dwellings on St. Martha's Court. To the south is vacant land zone CDA. To the east is Mount Edward Road and low-density residential. And to the west is land zone CDA with multi-unit dwellings. So the development concept plan, which was approved by council, illustrated the development of a total of 143 residential dwelling units on 4 of the 5 vacant properties proposed to be subdivided. And this is the development concept plan, original one. And I'm just going to show you right here is the property that we're dealing with. This would be the lot in question. So that's lot 2019-1 and it was slated for 7-unit townhouse and that was considered phase 1 of the development. So legislative requirements. Before council amends or a development concept plan in a CDA zone, a public meeting shall be called in the same manner, mutatis mutandis, as if an amendment to this bylaw were being considered. Changes to a development concept plan that do not change the approved intent of the use or lot, such as minor additions to a building, a lot subdivision or consolidation, will not be considered an amendment to the development concept plan and may be approved by the development officer. So the process as outlined in the zoning and development bylaw for adoption of a development concept plan follows the same process as a rezoning application. And once ministerial approval is granted for a development concept plan, a development agreement is entered into by the property owner. The development concept plan forms part of a development agreement which is registered on title, and the working site and building plans are required to be approved on the recommendation of planning board to confirm they are consistent with the development concept plan. A change to a development concept plan must follow section 44.2.8 of the zoning and development bylaw, and an amending development agreement would have to be registered. Staff considers this to be a minor change to the development concept plan, and a minor change in density does not change the approved intent of the concept plan or the change of the use of the lot. In addition, the proposed working site plan and building plans are, in staff's opinion, consistent with phase 1 of the approved development concept plan. So staff has examined the official plan, and there are various sections that support moderate density increases within neighborhoods. And the official plan also supports mixed forms of housing within existing neighborhoods to allow housing choices. And I've included the excerpts from the official plan within the report. I'm just going to flash ahead just so you can get a look at the proposed development. This is the proposed site, the building that will replace the original concept plan. And elevation, so it's a stacked townhouse style development. The floor plans you can see here would have a garden level entrance and then an extra level on the first level, and then this is your other 4 units. So they're stacked, it's 4 and 4 on top of each other. So planning staff's recommendation, it's staff's opinion that the building and site plan provided for lot 2019-1 is consistent with the overall development concept plan. Furthermore, staff views the increase in density of 1 additional unit in the building to be a minor amendment and does not compromise the approved intent of the original concept plan. And therefore, staff are recommending that planning board recommend to council to proceed to public consultation for approval of the revision from 7 to 8 units for lot 2019-1, which was approved on November 13th, 2018, and to accept the working site and building plans for 2019 following public consultation. If there's any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, Laurel. Councillor Beck, were you able to hear everything okay?
Yeah,
Do you have any questions?
nope, all good.
Okay, thank you. I'll open it up to the floor now. Any board members have any questions? Today, we're here just to accept staff's recommendation or not, to proceed to public consultation, and of course, proceed first for council to approve the recommendation. So does anyone have any questions on the application? Yes.
Thank you, Chair. I'm just wondering if the changes are minor, and I understand this is probably in the bylaw to go for the public consultations, but what's the difference between a major change and a minor change?
Well, a major change would be a considerable amount of
I get that.
additional units. This is just 1 unit, it's very minor, we're not really changing the,
I'm
it's
just
a
asking.
small, yeah, it's a very small density increase. I mean, if they were requesting to go from 8 units to 30 units or 20 units, I would consider that fairly major.
No, I get that. I'm asking what is the difference in the context of the bylaw?
In the what?
In the context of the bylaw, how do you differentiate it's a minor change or major change? Because it doesn't matter, any change would, if any change is going for public consultation, it really doesn't matter if it's a major change or a minor change. Unless you specify in the bylaw that minor change would not require to follow the formal procedure and the major change would go through the formal procedure. That is,
So the bylaw does stipulate that.
okay,
The bylaw indicates, as I read, changes to a development concept plan that do not change the approved intent of the use or lot, such as minor additions to a building, a lot subdivision, or consolidation would not be considered an amendment to a development concept plan and may be approved by the development officer. This did not fall within those stated grounds.
so this could have been approved by the development officer?
No,
maybe?
it could not have.
Okay,
It's not any of those things listed.
okay, thank you.
Thank you for that. Any other questions?
I'd like to move that we support staff's recommendation to move to public consultation.
Okay, so Councillor McCabe has moved that we support staff's recommendation for council to proceed to public consultation, and that's seconded by Paul Conley. All right, the resolution's on the floor. Any questions on the resolution? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Councillor Back?
In favor,
Great, thank you. So that is unanimous. So this will move on to the monthly meeting of council next week for council to support or not planning board and planning staff's recommendation to proceed to public consultation. So thank you very much for that. Introduction of new business? Seeing none, motion to adjourn? Moved by Counselor Beck, seconded by Lee McDonald. All those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.